Hey everyone, welcome back to Cognitive Solver. So the last video, which was on HTMX, basically the overview of HTMX, it was a huge success. As I said guys, so your views, your comments, your likes, gives us motivation to create new videos. So keeping that thing in my mind, I have come up with a new very specific topic about HTML. So last video in HTMX, we were very, like we were skimming off the surface. We discussed what is HTMX, why HTMX, and where to use HTMX, and some little comparisons. Basically the overview of HTMX we discussed in the last video. But in this video I'm going to touch a very specific topic. So today we are diving into something really cool, that's form validation with HTMX. Now if you have been looking for a way to handle forms without writing tons of JavaScript, HTMX is a game changer. So it lets you send requests, update parts of page, and even validate input, all with just HTML attributes. Pretty neat, right? So in this video we'll build a simple sign up form, add validation on both the front end and back end, and even throw in some real-time validations. That will be cool, right? Okay, so let's get started. So first thing first, let's set up a basic HTML form. So here's what we got basically. So I have written the header tags and all. I've added the HTMX CDN script. So we'll start writing the form. Before that, I'll just quickly start this split screen so that we can see the live responses. Fine, perfect. So we'll start with adding a form. First, let's have a heading that says maybe sign up. Okay, got sign up there. Then obviously we'll have a form, and in this form we'll define some attribute. That is, let's have a ID maybe a sign up form. You can write anything there, it should be unique first. Okay, so sign up, maybe sign up form. Perfect. Now we'll include the HTML attribute inside it, that is hx post, because it's going to be a form request. So this is going to be post because form have data, and data we send from post request. So we'll tell HTMX that make a post request, and we'll give the endpoint will be sign up. Okay, now we have to define a hx target so that the responses can be seen in some div or some paragraph tag or whatever element we want to define there. We say target is our response. So I did a pound symbol here to select the ID of response. So we make an element which will have ID of response, which will be our target element, right? After whatever the response is coming from backend after submitting this form. Okay, and we'll have one more attribute which we did not talk about in the last video. That would be hx indicator. Indicator is basically a loader, and we'll have to define a loader. So maybe we'll have an element which have a ID loading, right? Perfect. Okay, so form is defined. Now we'll have some labels inside it, right? So let's have a label, right? Maybe user name. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have label, and then we'll have input, of course, where user will input their username. So maybe type text name username, and we'll say required, because this is going to be a required field. And this is HTML's validation, right? We will have our HTMX validation as well in some moment. Okay, let me just expand this screen a little bit. Fine, that's good, I think. Okay, so we have now our username input. We'll give some ID to it, maybe username, right? Since we're not adding any CSS as of now for this video, because the scope of this video is just to understand how form validation works, nothing focusing on styling and all. That you guys can add it. We have multiple videos on form styling, very unique styling, very modern styling forms we have on our channel. If you want, I can give the link, or you can click the I button right here to see those videos. So our form is completed here. We'll have to create a element where our responses will be shown, right? And before that we have to create a loading element. I have to give a class of HTMX indicator. HTMX indicator. Perfect. So you can see no loading text you can see here right now. If I just remove this class here, you can see this loading tag, right? As soon as I add the HTMX indicator class here, so HTMX adds a display none property to it, and it removes the element from the DOM, so you cannot see it. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I think we are done with our form setup. So I'll show you the backend code as well. It's a simple backend server I created. It's in Python, right? So it does nothing basically. This is our endpoint sign up. You can see here in the hx post we have defined /sign up. So this will be our endpoint here. It will come in our backend server. Will be a post call, that is why it is hx post there, and we'll have three values: username, email, and password. And we'll do some basic validation that all are required, all fields are required. So if any of it is not there, then it will throw this error, basically return this error, and this will be shown inside our response div, right? Similarly, if username is less than 3 or password is less than 6, then this is the one. And if all conditions met, then we'll return that okay, you welcome username and sign up successful, right? A successful message we'll see. Perfect. So yeah, let's try this. So first of all, I'll not enter any value in these fields. I'll just click submit, right? Okay, it's not allowing me. Says please fill out this field. So this is the basic HTML validation, right? Since we've added this required attribute, so we'll do one thing. We'll just remove this required attributes from here so that we can test our backend validations, right? Okay, now try submitting. Perfect. So we got this error message: all fields are required dynamically solved, right? Okay, one validation is successful. Now second validation will be like username cannot be less than 3. So let's have username AB and submit. Now we'll get all fields required because email and password did not enter. Right, ab@gmail.com. Password maybe 345, anything you want. Submit. Says username must be at least 3 characters. Okay, now I'll have ABC, and next validation will check for password 1 2 3 4 5. Said password must be at least 6 characters. That's what our validation is here, right? Okay, so 1 2 4 5 6. If I submit now, it will be a successful form submission. Yes, we got welcome ABC, sign up successful. So this is how you create form validations in HTMX. And you cannot see the loading because it is happening so fast that you cannot even see it. But if I show you the HTML element attributes, if we go here, see this loading div, focus on this. Okay, as soon as I submit, see the class changes there, right? Okay, so this is how HTML indicator works, guys. So guys, this was all about server-side validation in HTMX. Maybe in next video we will see about client-side validation and live validation. Like I'm typing the password and validation is happening on the go, right? So that validation maybe we can see in the next video, because this video is being very lengthy and I don't want to make lengthier videos. So yeah, see you in the next one. Till then, keep coding and keep learning. Bye bye.